Team, Drew Trimble, the big 6'8" kid, that's coming up immediately following. Should be a great game, Campbell County LCA, Christy.
Yeah, looking forward to it.
Chelsea Ingram has been money, especially at the end of the buzzer here.
Well, we've seen her do this a couple times. First time from the corner. Her spot's been the top of the key, but right there in the corner, right as the buzzer goes off, look at her smile there like she knew it.
She came in only averaging 6 points a game. She's got 14 in this one, has hit 4 threes. As we start the final quarter with Harrison County up 48-30. Osborne is in there. That's Sydney Weeks going baseline. She bounces it back to Strunk. Little floater, that's short. And tracked down there by Taylor Reffett. Long pass to Philpott, back to Madison Kellione. Down low they go to Gray. Gray had 3 jumpers in that third quarter. There's Kellione off the window, no. Osborne there. Ball battled around, picked up finally by Haley Strunk for LCA. 3-on-3. Strunk down on Reffett and put it up a little short. And battle for it. Reffett and Ingram comes out of there with it. 7:15 to play, 48-30. Harrison County by 18. .705, Ingram over to Philpott. Skips it over to Kellione. Kellione down the lane and put it in.
Beautiful move by the 8th grader. Nice little scoop shot there. Put the ball on the floor, was able to keep the ball away from the defense.
I agree with you, Krista. She doesn't have your typical 8th grade basketball IQ.
No.
She plays more like a sophomore or junior. Here's Weeks, and that won't go deep out of the corner. Claire Panther battling, and a whistle. As good hustle there by Panther of LCA.
Well, and even watching her on the defensive end, her positioning is great. It's well above her years, but there you see her putting the ball on the floor, splitting 2 defenders, scooping it up and in.
Ingram wants some help and gets it from Reffett. Back to Chelsea. She's been big with 4 threes and 14 points. 6:25 to play. Phillies of Harrison County up by 20, 50-30. Ingram to Philpott. Right elbow, Philpott's jumper off the mark, and Claire Panther there trying to pull it out, and she's going to be fouled on a reach in there by Madison Philpott. .50-30, 6:05 to play. Christy, it's been all Harrison County. They've led really from the start.
They have, and they've done it a number of different ways. LCA sticking with that zone.
Quickly the other way is to the basket and shot there by Philpott's a little short.
So what I like what I see from Harrison County on the offensive end, they're not really one-dimensional. They're able to shoot the ball. We've seen them be able to knock down some short-range jumpers. We've been able to see them knock down some 3-point shots, but then they can also drive and put the ball on the floor.
I've been really impressed with Ingram's floor presence out there. Kellione a 3, that clanks off of there, and Reffett with a stick back, Taylor Reffett.
Yeah, she's got a nice command of what's going on with her team. She seems to be a really good leader for this team. She's a senior. You would really expect that from a senior to really be able to take charge.
Nice reverse there by Weeks. Goodness. That was sweet.
Really nice drive there.
She has 15 points on my sheet. Mine's unofficial.
And just a sophomore, so when we keep talking about youth, just a sophomore, and you can see flashes of those kinds of things. We've seen her knock down a 3-pointer. She can score in a number of different ways as well.
Can do it all. Philpott hands it to Madison Kellione. Over to Taylor Reffett. Reffett loses it to Panther, goes right through her and picked up and put in. Reffett. That's Johnny on the spot. 54-32. Hook the other way to the basket, up and in. Nice move there by Weeks.
Once again, going baseline just like she did last trip.
Terrific half going for Sydney. She's got 12 points here in the second half. The lead is 20 though for Harrison County. 4:24 to play.
Just gets a step on Reffett there. Drives baseline. Showing some great touch.
Missed the free throw and battle for it, diving on the floor. Great hustle there by Kelsey Roberts. Kellione back out now to Ingram. 4:12 to play. Harrison County out of the 10th region. LCA Lady Eagles out of the 11th region. Down low, Reffitt turns and scores.
Love that. She just turned and shot the ball. She felt where the defender was. She knew she had an advantage. She didn't turn and dribble. She didn't try to make a move. She just turned and muscled up the basketball.
That's a good way to put it. She muscled down big time. With it is Combs. Combs hands it to Weeks. Sydney, right side, launches. And it draws nothing out of bounds. The last touch by Harrison County. Ingram laughs as she knew she got a hand on it. 3:41 to go. 3:41 here in the ball game, and it's all Harrison County as the Phillies lead 56-34 over Lexington Christian Academy at the Central Bank Classic. We'll return.
But my career.
Check Academy. It's been all Harrison County. There's Weeks, deep three, off the iron, no good. Tapped around, picked back up. Weeks has got it. Goes right side to Strunk. Strunk dribbles in, stops and knocks it down. Haley Strunk. Nice jumper. I don't know if she's sick, but she's playing pretty good.
Gutsy performance from this kid, if she is, yeah.
13 points.
She's played a big number of minutes when they coach wasn't real sure what he'd be able to get out of her.
Madison Philpott in trouble. Hands it now to Whitney Gray to swing it around to Madison Kellione. She's down the lane, good. Bounce pass Ingram, knocked away. Great hustle by Strunk. And then bodied up there by Roberts, and Kelsey's going to pick up that foul.
Well, there's a scenario where Ingram, a little too unselfish in that regard, should have gone up with that basketball. Could have taken a dribble. Got a nice little layup on the right-hand side.
One thing I'll say, LCA may be down by 20, but they play very hard.
Oh, they do. Yeah, they're not taking any possessions off here.
They get after it. That's a credit to Coach Ken and his young ladies. Even though they're down 20, they're playing all they've got. That's Strunk out top. Over goes to Weeks. Sydney. Swing it back over to Grace Combs. Combs is a 5'8" 8th grader. 2:22 to play. Shot rolls off there. Wouldn't go there.
In every part of the rim.
Yep, for the 8th grader. Now here comes Ingram. Kicks it over to Madison Kellione. 2:10 to play. Coming up Campbell County and LCA boys after this one here tonight at the Central Bank Classic.
But once again, there's a scenario where you talk about what you're able to get out of youth.
As Gray knocks down another jumper. That's her 4th basket here in the half. She's got 12 points.
You take Grace Combs there as an 8th grader that just brings the ball back out front, wants to clear everybody out, and wants to try to go one-on-one to get a bucket for her team. So, you know, so this is where you think about youth and the experience that you're able to gain in a scenario like this.
Wow, that's from downtown by Weeks. She shot that from Myers over there.
Nice little rainbow three there.
A lot of defense there by Harrison, but she put a lot of arch on that shot. Knocked it down 58-39. And with it down low and putting it in is Gray. Well, Gray's got 10 points here in the half. Whitney, a 5'10" senior, makes it 60-39. And she has 14 points for Harrison County. And Kim Furnish, that's a minute 19 to go. Great balance, Chris.
Here's a chance to get in and get a few minutes. Shy of a double-double here for Gray. You know, you think about the 10th region of Harrison County and them making some noise, only 4-11. So I feel, you know, as you watch them play and know that they've only got 4 wins on the season, you feel like they're much better than what that record shows. But they've been in so many close games, been right there. They're just, you know, we talked to Kim Furnish about this team and their progress throughout the season. They're just right there. She said, you know, we're just a play or two away every time.
And Megan Clem is in there again. She played a little bit in the first half. Also, Caitlin Eckler in there. Kaylee Roberts in there. Well, shot rolls in there. Outstanding job there by Darnell. Shot won't go back of the rim for LCA, and that's Strunk to the basket, rolls off and pulled down. Nice rebound there. Coming across the line there with it is Philpott. She's still in there. And a bounce pass in the corner trying to go to Eckler, and it goes out of bounds with 18 seconds. And Harrison County, impressive win here at LCA away from home, Christy, 62-39.
Yeah, this stops a 2-game losing streak for them. Then they've got Bourbon County on January 17th. Got about a week off here.
Combs on the scissors to Wheat, stops and pops and rolls off. And battle for it. Jump ball called. Great hustle there by Harrison County. And good hustle by Kaylee Roberts. The ball will go to Harrison County. Phil Pott will just run out the time in the game. And the final, 62-39. Harrison County, an impressive win here over LCA by 23 points. Great game by Whitney Gray. Also, of course, Chelsea Ingram got things going.